Good morning, YouTube. So with today's video, this is take number 2 of DSQUARED wood for him, launched in 2018, classed as a Woody Floral Musk. Now the note breakdown for this one here, top notes are going to be calabrian bergamot, Sicilian lemon, as well mandarin orange. The mid is going to be cardamom, ginger, violet leaf. I'm remembering all of this. The base is going to be ambroxan, vetiver, and woody notes. So in the opening, you are going to get that blast of citrus. Now, this has been on my hand for like the last 3 minutes. Like the opening itself, like just it's very sharp with like synthetic, it's a lot of alcohol, okay? So let it wear down for like a minute, then that's where the magic really does happen. The best part of this fragrance, however, is going to be that opening. The opening has got a lot of the citruses, it's got a lot of the cardamom and the ginger. But quickly, and I'm talking like within like 3 to 5 minutes, that's when the violet leaf does come in. The violet leaf does add that very aromatic touch to it. And in like the notes, like pyramid, it's got like ozonic notes. So this is where it kind of gets a little strange. Later on, like I'm talking like an hour to like an hour and a half, and this is what it's been on, there's a bit of a sharp component, and I feel like it's violet and not violet leaves, because in some ways that sharp component reminds me of Hugo Boss Bottled Night, because it does have violet leaves. It's not powdery, okay? This is not a powdery fragrance. That one is. The violet leaves itself doesn't give off that powdery nuance in this scent. It just makes it super airy and aromatic. And towards the base, that's where it becomes more woody, and that the ambroxan does kick in. In the mid, you're still going to get the ginger and the cardamom, which are mid notes, but they're pretty much in the opening. The violet leaf does stick around, but the woods kind of like come in as well. Overall, this scent is very woody, so it's like the cap itself, it's just got that wood trim, right? And in some ways, this fragrance does have that typical DSQUARED DNA. It reminds me of some of the older fragrances, such as DSQUARED Hewood, Rocky Mountain Wood, Ocean Wetwood, I believe it is. It just has that airiness and that woodiness about it. If you love woody fragrances, this is something that I really think that you should look into, because as well, it's quite affordable. They're fashion, overpriced, just insane. But their fragrances, for the most part, like in this lineup, because I'm not sure if they have like a luxury lineup, like their potion lineup, I believe was more expensive, and I might be completely off on this. But this is like 20 to 50 bucks Canadian, depending on where you get it. You can get these every now and then at Shoppers Drug Mart, which is like the $20 rack, you know, and Shoppers Drug Mart is pretty much like our CVS and our Walgreens, but you can get it on FragranceNet, PerfumeOnline.ca. You can pick these up south of the border at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, Burlington Coat Factory, and whatever else is down there. Yet, this is a fragrance that's not really going to wow a lot of people. If you're looking for compliments, this is something that is not for you. If you are looking for something that is more understated and not really like a big banger, like it is aromatic, but it's not going to project and fill the room, then this is something that you might like. If your personality is introverted and you like the forest, if you like, you know, hiking and stuff like that, this is something that I think that you're gonna like. You know, it's just, it has that outdoor feel, and it reminds me like when I'm walking along the Credit River. So this is Arundel Park, you know, you got the Credit River back there, but like where the woodline is, where you could just hike. It just has that vibe, minus the mountain aspect, because like there is that mountain crispness as well, and it's probably the violet leaf itself. But overall, I think it's not a bad scent that kind of gets slept on, and the brand itself has kind of had its heyday. Like when I came into Fragcom like years ago, like I'm surprised I'm still one of the old dinosaurs that are still around. There's not a whole lot of us. So you got Robes of Weight, you got Adolescence, you got Street Scents, you got Unaverage Joe Anthony. And I think that's pretty much it. You know, though that was the golden age of Fragcom. This brand was kind of like had its day back then. yet they're still putting out some relatively decent fragrances in my opinion. But their fragrances are pretty much just for like the everyday guy. They're not for like the guys that are looking for like a scent journey, or you know what, maybe I take that back. A bit of a scent journey, because as I stated, right, reminds me of hiking. It reminds me of the bush. So I take that back. If you're looking for something challenging and something that is rich and opulent, there we go, we got the correct description here, then this is not for you. If you are a bougie bastard, if you like the high fashion, and D-Squared has overpriced clothing, but if you are into wearing like high fashion, expensive, douchey bro type of shit, this is not for you. This is a fragrance for the everyday man. So longevity, can't really complain neither, as you're gonna get anywhere from 6 to 7 hours. So guys, that is my quick little take of D-Squared Wood for him. Any other videos that I've done from this brand, and there's really not a whole lot, because like I said, a lot of their stuff they just discontinued. They will all be down in the description box below. And because this is a woody scent, why don't you check out right here. So guys, if you like this very video, leave me one of these. I thank you for my time, take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.